If it were the case like this over the past 8 years, I'm sure that the retaliatory politics that you talk about wouldn't have been the case. You referencing retaliatory politics is an admission that the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia.
A lot of people has been praising Honorable Stan Dogbe. Yes, somebody who asked Stan Dogbe, you know, Stan Dogbe is the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, which is John Dramani Mahama. And then yesterday, as the New Patriotic Party, together with the other minor parties, they went for a certain walk, or which is a demonstration against the president's decision to sack the Chief Justice. Now, this demonstration was being led by Honorable Afenyo Markin, the minority leader. Abusia, now we're first time in the history, and that Nanado 8 years no, Obia and Timi and was also present a petition. I'm a president, but Anna John Dramani Mahama, everything is possible because he is father for all. Also, no ampa Monfam Raobeji. Nabusian Standogo no copium no send or petition. As some Standogo catch Afenyo Markins no more demonstration in Nana say. Or say what Afenyo Markin saying concerning the retaliation, Empire no correct. Because of say Anna Nana Addo and then Bawumia government and Yama and Koyukura, any of the bus or Pombas. You know, this is the BJ show with Boatin Yosan. Kaisa best subscribe. I think we are sharing Kenema for the next thing is you do well to leave a comment. I was saying to some stand go edit to ja. Achesa some you to Jano. Ghanaians have been praising the NDC into honorable stand.
Here in the office of the president, and on behalf of the president, delighted to receive the petition from the coalition and it to be duly presented to the Chief of Staff for the attention of the president. Let me say that we are happy that your process started this morning and has ended very peacefully. That in itself is a very strong message about the democracy that President Mahama wants to instill in our dear country. If it were the case like this over the past 8 years, I'm sure that the retaliatory politics that you talk about wouldn't have been the case. You referencing retaliatory politics is an admission that the 8 years of President Akufo-Addo and Bawumia were not the best for this country. You can be assured, however, that President Mahama, as every Ghanaian knows, is not that politician. President Mahama does not believe in retaliatory politics. He's described as, you know, too much of a father for all kind of presidents, and everybody knows that. Whatever actions that are being taken now, whatever decisions that are being taken now, as everybody knows, is in line with the provisions of our 1992 Constitution. Indeed, before President Akufo-Addo left the presidency, he himself had started a certain process where issues were brought to him about the Chief Justice and he referred them to the Council of State. And that is what President Mahama has done. It is not about retaliating on something that was done by the previous administration against President Mahama or the NDC. So the process that is ongoing is constitutional, and I do believe that if the committee that has been set completes its work, whatever decisions that they make, just as the Council of State's advice to the president was binding on him, it will be binding on him. I can assure you and the people of Ghana that we appreciate the fact that just as government, ensured that you went about your demonstration peacefully, there was one also last weekend, peacefully without any attempt at preventing you from expressing yourselves. We'll continue to allow for that peaceful expression of ourselves in this country under President Mahama. Nobody is going to inhibit or stop anybody from going that. That should tell you that President Mahama, in less than 120 days, has demonstrated how he is going to save the democracy of Ghana. He is going to grow the democracy of this country, and we are going to be together. We will work together. We will work will work together with you and all the political parties, and your petition will be given the due response. I thank you very much, my brother.
So that's Honorable Stan Dogbe, the Deputy Chief of Staff to the President. You know, this time around, the behavior of the NDC, because NPP for one will go on demonstration, but at the end of the day, the glory will come to the NDC. Hey, the line of possibility. This is the BJ Show with Boatin Yosan. Kaiso, best subscribe. So we are sharing link in the mouth for the next thing is you do well to leave a comment.